afternoon, my friends. Oh, wow, I'm impressed. Oh, I didn't have this much attention this quick when I was in the classroom. Oh my goodness, thank you. I feel really important today, thank you. Welcome to everyone today. It's so good to see all of you present today and our special guests that we have that are joining us. It's a joyous time. As you all know, this is my last meeting, so it's definitely a very, very special day for me. So at this time, I'm going to invite Jack Harry to come up and do our invocation, and then we'll do our pledge and our four-way test. Okay, we're going to do the pledge first, so if everyone, if you're able, please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This is a special day because the presidency of a Rotary Club, most every past president will remember, no matter what else they do, whether they become governor or go on to higher levels, will remember their Rotary year as president as the best year that they had in Rotary. And thank you for that service. And Tom, be prepared to have your best year in Rotary also. So bow our heads, please, and quiet our hearts. Father God, Yahweh, by whatever name you are known by us, we ask you to bless this club, bless its members, give us direction as to what the future will bring. We ask you to keep prodding us and remembering that service above self and the ability to offer it is a gift that you have given. We ask these things in your name. Amen. Amen.
Thank you, dear friends. You may be seated. Tom Knauer is going to do the introduction of our four-way test. Oh my God. You can tell today's my last day. I am all over the map, so I apologize. Do you mind standing again, or do you want to say it seated? We can say it seated? All right. We'll set a new trend. This will be a new trend. So this is a new trend, right? Okay. All right. The four-way test. I'll stand for all of you. So, is the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned? Super. Thank you. Now, Tom, Mr. Knauer, you can grab a mic. Yeah.
He's my new voice.
Yeah. Playground voice.
Thank you, Connor. We have a number of guests today. First off, outgoing District Governor Dave Jones. And his wife, Georgina Jones. Thanks for being here. Beth Boggins from Open M is here with us today. Julie Tarnell from Open M. Jen Mead from Well. Jerry Roseman is with us today. Welcome, Jerry. Ella Lewandowski, Katie Miller's granddaughter, is with us today. Sally Reed is here today. Thank you, Sally. Josh Muller. Are you saying it right, Josh? Josh is here as a friend of ours. And Melissa Roof, who's not going to be a guest much longer, should be inducted on July 11th. Welcome back, Melissa. Thanks.
Okay, Connor's out and about. Is it okay if I do my spiel and you do happy dollars? Okay. We are definitely off script today, so. Whew. Anyways, back to my formal introduction here that I have labored over. As we look at June, it marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of another in our Rotary year. A bittersweet time to reflect as we look ahead to 2023, 2024. I would personally like to thank each and every one of our members gathered here today for their dedication and service to our Akron Rotary Club. I must confess, it's been exciting and a challenging year. And if you recall, we moved from the Bounce Innovation Hub on South Main Street here to the Annunciation Greek Orthodox Church on South Union. We had to increase our lunch costs to cover the gratuity, room rental, and food, with a minimum of 25 members buying lunch each week. But to our congratulations, we did it. And we did it together. And we offered a wider buffet, a greater selection of menu items that we want to thank the Tangiers food preparation people, and especially Miss Lauren that's running around here. And we'll thank you. We'll do a little certificate here in just a minute. There have also been many successes this year, and if you all recall back to that not so cold February Saturday when we did our Chili Open. Congratulations to each and every one of you, because we raised over $300,000, and that's quite a monumental amount of money. We also offered 15 Akron Public School children that were graduating seniors $1,000 in a scholarship. And then we offered over $15,000 to 3 outstanding Akron community organizations, of which we have the pleasure and honor of having representation here today of those 3 organizations. We sponsored an outbound student to South Korea, and by the grace of God, Manny is home, so we're thankful for that. And we also had an inbound student from Spain. One of our own club members, as you have heard and read, will be the new district governor next year, Julie Brandel. Julie, wave your hand. She'll be endeavoring on a new adventure this next year. And in 22-23, if you can imagine this, we volunteered over 155 hours at the Akron Canton Food Bank, which we are to be patting ourselves on the back. And don't forget, tomorrow night is another opportunity, 4:30 to 6:30, Akron Canton Food Bank. We also did the ringing of the bell for the Salvation Army Red Kettle back in December. And with the help of Michael Gladys and my always asking question, do we have enough money? We end our club year in the black. So I think we've done quite well this year. So congratulations to everyone. So with all those wonderful, happy events, I will offer Connor to do and ask for any others that are happy today. Connor?
Thank you, Linda. I am happy, but I'm going to start off with an announcement, and I'll save the happy dollars until this sign-up sheet for the next 3 months is filled out for greeter, indicator, and meeting setup. And I do want to thank everyone. I won't even try to name the names because I don't want to leave anyone out, but everyone that did sign up for the last 3 months, including the new role of technology meeting setup, with which Mike Gladys and Tom, Brian, of course, have all helped so kindly with getting the technology set up for the meetings. The fact that I'm not doing a happy dollar today has nothing to do with the fact that my wallet was left back at the office and I can't offer any happy dollars, okay? Let me make that clear. So I'm going to pass this around, and no, sorry, Jack. I'm going to pass this around, and then I'll start with Jack. It looks like you've got some happy dollars here, and we'll go for Ben. So, and then Dan next.
Well, I've got 2 happy dollars. Just happy to be here with all you folks. Rotary's a good life.
Thank you, Jack. Yes, it is.
Thank you to Linda, and thank you to Tom for taking over this new position. Also, I just wanted to put in a good word for going to the camp on a Thursday. I went this last Thursday. It was a great experience, something everybody who is a Rotarian ought to experience. Thanks.
Mr. Bowie?
Yes, I have 5 happy dollars, and the first 2 are really for Thanksgiving. Linda, thank you for all of your hard work and your professionalism over this last year. And David, for you and Georgianne, all of the hard work of traveling hither and yon throughout Northeast Ohio and doing all of the responsibilities that you 2 carried out. Thank you so much. And I'm excited for this next year for Tom Knauer. Coming in as our president, sitting next to our new district governor, Ms. Julie Brandel. And it's going to be a good year. And Jack, I would mostly agree with you about it being your best year when you're running a club. But I would also say it is a very sacrificial year. And so again, thank you for all of your leadership. The last happy dollar is that the Bowie family is richer as of June the 16th. My wife and I were able to enjoy the birth of our second grandchild, Damian Charles Bowie, and he's doing well. Mom and Dad are doing well, and I think for our oldest son, who was a little bit of a challenge raising, that he has met his challenge in number 2. So, but thank you.
Congratulations. Yes, Mr. Governor.
I got a stack here. Couple things. First off, I want to go along with you. That was my statement. I know when I spoke to you last, I asked for prayers for a grandson, and we just had one. So St. Jacob was born 17 days early on June 1st. It's definitely a heart-lifting experience to have your first grandchild. So, also I want to thank the club here for all that you've done, because so much of running of the district happens for many of your members. Sue with Polio Plus got a message for us on Polio Plus today, and of course Jack with all the different things he has helped me with and guidance that he has given. And the biggest thank you I have is Julie. I'm done in 4 days. So thank you very much.
Oh, yes.
Hello, I'm Sally Reed, and I'm going to put in 10 happy dollars for my happy life with my husband Roger, and also to honor him in 50 years of being Rotarian.
Thank you so much, Sally. Congratulations, Roger. Also, Dr. Doug. All right, I'll make my way back here. All right.
I'll be quick. It's fun. Happy to see a bunch of old friends back at the meeting today. Nice full house. Thanks to everyone for your Rotary service as members or leaders, that sort of thing. A quick reminder that we've got the cornhole tournament coming up at camp August 26th. We'll have flyers for that when we come back in July. And one, I guess it's a happy dollar. little concerned that the guy who's doing financial planning for some of my family leaves his wallet laying around.
I know where it's at. It's in the office, all right? Come on, I know where it is. I do. My wife might have picked it up, yes.
I have a couple of happy dollars here. Yesterday I had breakfast with Stu Perry, contemporary of Rogers and mentor of mine for 32 years here in Akron, and he's doing well and passes on. I encouraged him that he should be coming to club meetings more, so maybe he will. And then another happy dollar, I'll be spending Canada Day this Saturday, July 1st. We're taking a 17-day road trip through southern Canada and down through Maine, and then picking up our daughter in New York City's cat to watch her cat while she does a sabbatical in Paris, France. So we're happy about spending Canada Day in Canada and breakfast with Stu Perry.
Fantastic. Yes, Stu.
Here's some happy dollars for you. I'm excited and very happy because the Polio Now best baseball game with the Guardians is going to be August 17th. There's flyers on the table. I have some if you need them. We want to have a nice time there. And they've got some exciting news. Our Rotary International President-elect, Stephanie Urchak, is going to be at the baseball game. So that's a good reason for you to show up at the baseball game. She's going to go on the field. And so I'm excited, very excited to have an RI president. That's going to be cool. So also, in case anybody wants any, to dig them out. I got raffle tickets, $10, 3 for $20, for to throw out the first pitch of the Paul Harris Fellow. We're going to have the drawing for this at the Polio Now game on Thursday, August 17th. So see me or sign up. You can sign up for the game on the website, the district website. So, okay, thank you.
Thank you. Katie, yes.
I have 10 happy dollars. You're all talking about your new grandchildren, which congratulations to all of you. This lovely granddaughter of mine came into our life when she was 3 years old, and she's been nothing but a joy since, and we're lucky she wanted to come spend the night with us tonight. Also, District Banner Exchange is July 8th. As of now, there's an embarrassingly low amount of Akron Rotarians that are registered, and I'm really urging you to do that. It's from noon until 3 out at Camp Ledgewood on Saturday, July 8th. The deadline to register is this Friday. And you should have all received an email from Terry Dalton about that yesterday.
Yes, Cheryl.
Just happy that I was able to find a Tuesday to Just happy that I was able to find a Tuesday to actually be here. And Linda, congratulations on a great year. Thank you.
All right, we got 2 Hamiltons, a Lincoln, and 22 Washingtons. Let's keep it going. All right.
Yeah, I'll be brief, but I'd like to, first of all, as always, acknowledge my sponsor, Virginia Wino, who is such a special person in our family and a great Rotarian. There are so many other special people here, and I'm looking at them, and really thank them for being here and seeing them, and they've done so many things for me in various ways. So I would like to pay up. Thanks.
Thank you, Malcolm. Thank you. Yeah, Brian, all right. BK, I was thinking that. I start calling you Burger King. All right, reminder, August 12th, the Rotary Wave Makers will be on a dragon boat at Portage Lakes. So anybody who has not talked to me yet, including maybe our incoming district governor who has participated before. So anybody else who wants to participate, this is an everybody event. So if you want to participate with your spouse, that's perfectly fine. Just let me know. Got about half a boat right now, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it is significantly way ahead of where we usually are at this point. Okay. Yes, Susan.
And I have a happy dollar to thank Lynda for a wonderful year.
I gotta say, hey, if anyone does sign up for Dragon Boat Racing, it is a blast, and don't talk to Thane before you do so if you haven't done it. He's he's not here, so he can't defend himself, but he got bumped in the tooth by an oar, and he won't do it again because of that. But it's competitive. It's not violent, though, okay? Not to be feared. All right. I think that's it. So, all right.
That's it. Okay, great. Wow, I'm so glad to have so many happy people. So a lot of good news and a lot of wonderful things that are going on. And Lauren has disappeared and Jelani has disappeared. So if they come walking through, we'll snag them again. At this time, I would like to invite our wonderful, talented, good friend, District Governor David Jones, to come forward. And he has two wonderful presentations that he would like to do today.
Thank you for inviting me here today to do this. Actually, she said two, but I actually have a third because we recently had an auction for end polio, and one of our end polio champions and for me, one of the people that helps us to raise the funds we do. Stu, would you please come up for a moment? So during one of our auctions, we actually have autographed, well, the ties are the presidential ties. They're different than the theme ties. I have a theme tie on. Presidential ties are different than the theme ties. But Jennifer Jones did autograph our ties for us this year. And during the auction, Stu was one of the people that did. And all of the funds for that auction went to end polio. So I thank him and
Thank you. There's yours. Theme tie.
during our game last year, I don't know if you remember, but due to his due diligence and all of the different raffles that we had, we raised about $6,000 or a little more than $6,000 for polio in our district. And right now, our numbers for polio are up, so that's been very promising. My next award is a crystal, and the crystal is given for those individuals who have performed a lot of Rotary service. So Roger, would you please come up? We'd like to honor you for your 50 years, think about that, of Rotary service. Certainly may.
There we go.
Just quickly, it's amazing how quickly 50 years flashed by, half a century. I think back to when I first started Rotary, there are two things that are quite different today from back then. First of all, when I started, there were no women members of Rotary, all right? And think about where we would be today if we didn't have women. Think about all the leadership we've had and enjoyment from having women in the club since. And the second thing is the camp, because back in my day when I started, we did have a camp, of course, but it was pretty minimal and a bit primitive in some ways. And look what we have today. So 50 years can do a lot, and I'm pleased to be with all of you today still. Thank you.
And it's Rotarians such as Roger and many of the 50-year Rotarians that we have in our district, including the 60-year Rotarians. We did celebrate some 60-year Rotarians during our district governorship this year. And they're still active in Rotary themselves, and it's been an honor to have, for my club, who is 60 years old this year, our charter member, Roger Edwards, is also a 60-year Rotarian. So it was good to have that too. Appreciate the service that they do. Next, we're going to ask the, well, let me explain this a little bit first. One of the things I had as for my district goal this year was to improve the number of sponsors that we supported this year. And towards the end there, I asked the clubs to provide me with organizations that they would like to honor with regard to their service to the community. And we had some really great organizations that were asked for, submitted, and we chose 4 this year in order to honor. And this year we did honor the Akron Rotary Camp for all the service that they've done for their students, for our community, and for the individuals, the young individuals. I won't say children because there are children, but there are also adults that they do service. So, start with Dan, you come up.
Thanks.
Thank you, sweetie. That is really heavy, really heavy. At this time, thanks, Dave. Did a great job. Thank you, thank you, thank you. At this time, we're going to recognize our 3 community organizations in addition to our wonderful Akron Rotary Camp. And Dan, we're so proud of what you do, and Mela, and what? Kelly, sorry. She's the new kid on the block. And it's incredible. It's just incredible what the team out there does. So God bless you and keep up the good work, and know that we love you. So, and we'll look forward to September and a celebration of 100 years of the Akron Rotary Camp. So at a regatta, I believe, right there?
Next year.
Next year, 24. Okay, I'm ahead of myself, but it'll be a fun time. So I've got a whole year to save up, right, Mr. Redmond? So, okay, well, with this, Sandy Narragon's going to give us just a very quick review of how we selected these organizations, and then Doug Cole will help me do the presentation.
Hello, everyone. So the Rotarians in the room, this will be a little bit of a review, but for our guests, we wanted to let everyone know, because we did change our process this year at Akron Rotary. I'm the grant committee chair, and we were asked to develop a process that would really allow more of our Rotarian members to be able to identify community needs and community organizations that can better the greater Akron community. So the goal was just to have broader involvement and engagement from among our Rotarians, and also to raise awareness for the foundation, because our foundation, Akron Rotary Foundation, is who provides the funding for our local grants. So Akron Rotarians did their job, and we had 14 different applications submitted. We had a committee. If you were on the committee, give a wave. I think there's some in the room. So we had several Rotarians on the committee. We went through and reviewed all of those applications. We paid really special attention to Rotary International areas of focus. So we kind of wanted to mirror our local Akron grant with the district grants and how those are distributed. So Rotary involvement was really important. We wanted to make sure we had Rotary involvement. Relationship building was also important, the community impact, what was the overall budget going to be, and then how well did these projects fit into the Akron Rotary's mission and strategic plan. So we whittled it down and made 5 recommendations to the board of directors, and they discussed and voted and chose to honor 3 different recipients. And first was the Akron Rotary Camp, but specifically it's I Promise Village collaboration for students and parents, and I think you're going to hear more about this from them. Open M's Feeding Kids Backpack Program, and then the Wells CDC Akron Hope Project. And that benefits specifically Mason Elementary School. So those were the three. The distributions will be Rotary Camp and I Promise Village, $6,200, Open M's Kids Backpack Program, $4,650, and then the Wells CDC Project, $4,150. And I will turn it back over to Lynda.
You're welcome. Well, with that being said, we'd like to invite the Akron Rotary Camp back up again. And I'm going to add to the donation from the Rotary. I live out at Portage Lakes, and the East Shore of Turkey Foot has an association. You know, everybody has an association. And this association goes all the way back to 1951. So we have some old timers there on the East Shore. So every year we have an annual meeting, and they have the option of donating to the Akron Rotary Camp. And every year they donate. It's not thousands of dollars, but they certainly recognize. And so, Dan, this check is from the Turkeyfoot Lake East Shore Association. So congratulations on this one.
Better background. Is that okay? Okay.
Or surrounded by roses.
You got it.
Sure, be happy to. Hi everyone, it's always it's just always great to be here and to have the support of the club and the foundation for the work that we do at camp. This program was actually initiated as a project of the club, as a special initiative to support the families that live at the I Promise Village. This grant helps us continue that collaboration. We're hosting Kids at Camp for specific field trips. This summer, we had about a half a dozen kids at camp last Thursday from the I Promise Village. So they're going to be doing some more of those trips this summer. We're also doing a special week of camp, a day camp program at the end of the summer. And the other great thing about this program is it's also for the families. So we're collaborating with Children's Hospital and Dr. Rob for resources for the parents. So whether it's mental health or just some support, and that's been a real great, the families have just been so appreciative of how we're able to support them, not just through the kids, but holistically the whole family. So thank you so much for your support and all you do to support our kids. And just one plug, I'm halfway through the summer, people, and I saw Dan and Sheila at a camp last Thursday. I didn't get a chance to say hi, but there's only 4 more Thursdays, friends. I need you to come to camp and visit. Please come to camp and visit this summer. We're off next week, but the following week, 4 more. Thank you.
Thanks, Dan, and congratulations. The next one that we offered is to Open M, and we have 2 wonderful representatives here from Open M. So whomever would like to speak this morning, both of you may come up. One could speak, you can tag, you can do whatever you like. So however you want to do it.
Thank you. I am. Well, thank you everybody for sponsoring our program at Open M. I'm the newly appointed CEO for Open M. My name is Julie Carneal, and my development and community engagement person was a Rotarian, and we're going to get her back here. So back bargain. But we came up with this program. We actually started partnering with Akron Public Schools and our food service programs, and in particular NS School. We started, they came every third Friday of the month, and I started talking to the counselors, and they said what they would take away after they would leave our organization. They always debriefed and let the kids do something fun besides, coming and serving. And they always had the same thing to say: how can my family get food? And so that got me to really thinking about, these little guys in middle school are really searching for food for their family. So Beth and I masterminded, and we had the great sponsor, John Margita, to bring this mission to you. You guys were our first donation to kick off this project. We're very excited. We will start it September 7th. We are starting with the schools for 100 children to get backpacks, weekly food, and then as it kicks off, the school's willing to take up to 200. So we are very blessed. And to give a plug, we're asking the Rotarians to come and pack the backpacks. Every Wednesday, we're going to do it from 2 to 3. So anybody has an hour, they can come and help. And if you would like to deliver the food on Thursday morning to them, that's always an option too. Just give us a holler, and we will definitely get you on the schedule. So we are very blessed and honored that you chose us to receive this award. Thank you.
I also wanted to mention that there's brochures for Open M and the Well on your tables. So take a minute and please look at those and take some home with you to help you with better understand these wonderful organizations that serve our community here in Akron. And the next one is the Well. So we're excited to have almost dual. So please, we have the Well, and we're so good to have you here. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Keep moving that way.
Yeah, we'll put you in the middle.
All right.
We'll put the
Thorn in the middle.
Okay. We'll change it. Okay, Jenny.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me this afternoon. We are so grateful for you choosing and selecting the WELL's Akron Hope program to invest in this upcoming year. So what the WELL does is we are a community development corporation dedicated to serving the Middlebury neighborhood, which is on the east side of Akron, just right down the street from here. And we're really focused on 3 initiatives of housing, economic development, and placemaking. And placemaking is essentially connecting people to people in our neighborhood in a way, and an avenue that we do that is through our Akron Hope program. So our Akron Hope program started 8 years ago, and it is essentially a way for us to connect students, teachers, and families at our partnered schools to each other and to the community. And so that is one avenue of how the WELL invests into the Middlebury neighborhood, is through engaging at our local APS elementary school, Mason CLC. So we've been engaging there for the last 5 years, connecting students, teachers, and families to each other through a number of different programs. But the avenue that the Rotary is supporting this year is our Holidays of Hope program, which is our program that provides every student at Mason with a new wrapped Christmas gifts that they get to open at school through volunteers delivering them to them. So we have our annual delivery days where you and volunteers can come hand deliver the Christmas gifts to the kiddos. It is like the most joyful day of the year. And so this gift will help us provide those gifts to the students, but also supporting families. We adopt 30 families at Mason as well. And so we work with them to get a list of their family needs, their holiday needs, and provide 30 families with resources and holiday support. And then we also never want to forget about the teachers and the staff at the schools and the work that they put in and day out. And so we also provide all of the teachers with a new gift as well. And they also get a restock on classroom supplies for when they come back from holiday break in January. They come back to freshly stocked classroom of supplies. So this gift will help us do our Holidays of Hope program this year, and it launches in November. And there's a number of volunteer opportunities for you to engage, whether that's through wrapping the gifts. We wrap all of the family gifts as well, and we hand deliver those to the families. And then we also have the delivery day where you can come and actually hand deliver the gifts in the classrooms, and they get to open them and play with them for a whole hour. So we'd love to see you there and are grateful for your gift that will help us do Holidays of Hope this year. Thank you.
Just another plug, seeing as how I've been involved with the well since the beginning. But on August, what's the date, Jen, in August?
August 10th.
August 10th, Goodyear is going to relight the iconic triangle sign, Go Go Goodyear, and it's going to be a huge ceremony. You can sponsor a light bulb if you would like. Talk with Jen about sponsoring a light bulb, because that will all benefit the Middlebury neighborhood through the work of the well. And then I just wanted to finish with a statement of thanks as the person who's responsible for the Rotary Foundation right now, the Akron Rotary Foundation. We're just so pleased as an organization to have three entities, the club, the foundation, and the camp, that work well together to provide the funding for opportunities like this. And the foundation is really happy to be able to provide extra cash for significant projects that really make an impact in the neighborhoods of Akron. So thanks again for your support. I know the Rotary International Foundation is, we all get monthly emails about them, right? But just remember that Rotary International's foundation is different from the Akron Rotary, the Akron Club's foundation, and that we appreciate your support because that's what makes things like this happen. So thanks for all of what you do, we do as a club, through the foundation, the camp, and the club.
Miss Mella, would you help me, please? I don't know about you, but I can't fathom having to cook for 25 people every week. So we want to say thank you to Tangiers, Lauren, please, and Jelani. They have been our servers and please come forward. Lauren has been wonderful. She's the wonderful person that we go to and go, we need more napkins, we need more silverware. We ran out of food. She's been a blessing. She always has a smile. She's always cool, calm, and collected, no matter how frazzled we seem. And Jelani, thank you. He is the silent partner that walks around, picks up the dishes and the silverware and the glasses, and then at the end, he stacks the chairs and folds the tablecloths, and he folds the tables, and he clears out this room. So this is a wonderful team. So thanks to Tangiers. So thank you, thank you. You in the middle. All right, thank you. Smile. Father Dean is the reverend here at the church, and he was out on a call, so he couldn't be with us today, but we wanted to thank him also for opening up his church and allowing us to be here today. So it's been a great move for us. Mr. Herrick.
I just was thinking, as you mentioned, Father, if you look around the corner here, you'll see a rendering of Father George Farkas. George was a member of this club, and the older members will remember him. I invite you to take a look. George was a hoot, and we enjoyed him, and I just wanted to offer the club's gratitude to George and the church for being with us.
Thanks, Jack. I appreciate that. And to Beth and Julie, thank you from all of us to Open M for the wonderful things that you do. And Jen to the Well, thank you so much for the wonderful things that you do for our kids. So thanks to both organizations, and of course to the camp, to taking care of our very special kids. So thank you. Connor, do you want to do the raffle real quick?
Sure, yeah.
Please?
Tom, do you want to do it? Yeah, Julie, did you have something? Or are you just pulling your ticket out? All right. All right. Well, Linda, I think it's fitting that we have you. Thank you, Tom.
Okay.
All right. Make sure all the tickets are in here. Linda, we'll have you pull it. I think it's fitting. All right.
I don't know, I never have any luck.
Well, do you have your tickets of your own today or no? Oh, all right. Well, someone's going to be lucky because of you, so we'll see.
Somebody will be lucky.
All right, what do we have?
You have to read it.
All right, 219618. Remember, Linda pulled the ticket, don't look at me. All right, 219618.
Julie.
All
right, Julianne, congratulations, good.
And then you'll pick the...
You're a lucky gal.
Well, I need to...
Thank you.
And then for the progressive pot, we need the Joker. All right, I'm not sure. It can't be very big. How long ago who won the progressive pot? Okay, oh yeah, Jim. All right, that's right. He donated back. He donated back. So
I don't want the Joker.
So you do want the Joker.
You do want it.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, 10 of diamonds. All right, the prop goes.
Next time.
Thank you.
Very good. Well, thanks, Connor.
No problem.
Appreciate that. So, are there any other announcements before I proceed with the closing here? We've got a lot of exciting things coming up in July and a lot of exciting things coming up in August. So please read our newsletter, and all are invited, so please note that. Also, next week, we don't have a meeting, so no 4th of July meeting. We'll see you on the 11th. Mr. Redmond, your hand was up, sir.
Yes, I just want to remind everybody, which plugs for the Rotary Camp on the 13th, which is 2 weeks from this Thursday. We're having a chili open cookout.
Oh.
On that Thursday, so that's a great festive night when there's 20 to 30 to 40 visitors, many of which you haven't seen camp before. So that's a great night. All those other Thursdays, Dan's right, those are going really quick, and that's the best time to take anybody to our camp. The kids are there to make an ask to get involved in chili open.
Okay.
Think about that over the next month.
Good deal, good deal. So thanks, Jim, appreciate that. So with closing, here we are. The Imagine year is about to end for 22-23. Last July, I stood before you and recalled and asked you if you remember the lyrics to the Beatles, Legend of John Lennon. And I know some of you sweethearts out there weren't born yet in 1971. So some of us were, and some of us were quite involved with the Beatles. So if you remember a couple of the lyrics, it says, "You may say that I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join me and the world will be just one." So remember, changing the world is indeed in no one else's hands but ours. And helping those in need is what defines, and will continue to define Rotary and its foundation in the years ahead. So with that, dear friends, Mr. Kanawa, would you please join me up here?
Okay. So what do we do here? Here you are.
This is probably more fun than flowers.
I don't want to drop this.
Token of our appreciation.
We already had that happen once. Oh, thank you for the beautiful flowers. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. Thank you, thank you.
Lynda, your love and your passion for this club, the community, education, and service has been very evident this year. Personally, I want to thank you for your mentorship, your guidance, your leadership, and most of all, your friendship. Will you please join me in thanking President Lynda Farkas on a job truly well done.
Yeah. Tom and I are going to close out my year. And we're going to open his year. And I believe there's no further announcements.
Oh, the president, past presidents.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'd just like them to come forward.
Can we ring the bell and then do it?
Yeah, just let them know, they don't.
Oh, okay, past presidents, if you were a past president, please stay for a photo op after this, okay? So please stay. So, any other announcements?
Somebody else.
Come on. Okay, together we do this and we end the meeting and begin a new one.